Italian cheeses in the U.S. He says some graded Parmesan suppliers have been mislabeling products by using too much filler or using cheaper cheddar instead of real Romano.
We have an industry where 20% of the products being sold in graded form is not what it says it is.
A little cellulose, basically wood pulp, is added to grated cheese so it flows out of the container without clumping. Schumann says some companies are.
That's coming from WTOP 107.7 FM here in the Northern Virginia area. This goes a long ways. Just because we're talking about cheese here doesn't mean we're not affected by this anywhere else. In fact, a couple months ago, I poured concrete using Quickcrete and Satcrete, and the products were barely, the consistency was completely off. Between different bags, there was different results, and that was evident. Some of the bags had a lot of Portland cement in it. Some of them barely had enough. And usually, whenever concrete is poured, always keep a little bit of Portland on hand because it comes in handy. Kind of redundant there, but I'm sorry. Working on my interior of my car, and I still have a few more things I need to do to it, but still need to replace the lights, obviously. Anyways, and that's why this is a dark video, so you just get to hear my lovely voice. The automotive industry is taking shortcuts. Why do you think Chrysler Fiat has had all these recalls? They've lost billions of dollars. And at the same time, they've lost customer trust. No one wants to buy a product that is doomed to countless freaking recalls. And the thing is, isn't it better to freaking push a deadline out rather than to meet a deadline with an inferior product? And either way, the situation sucks. But people will respect the postponement due to meeting quality control standards versus people trying to understand how an inferior product was pushed out into the market. And I can understand if inferior product is being pushed out to the market because there was an engineering flaw that was discovered upon production, and immediately in the works is going to be this retrofit of a situation. That's perfectly fine. And then from there on after, one incorporates that strategy into the new production assembly line. And the thing is, they're talking about watering down our food with this pulp crap. Well, that's what the ethanol scam is all about. And, and that's what pisses me off is that we're growing food for fuel. And the ethanol, the high rates of, high amounts of alcohol, ethanol in our fuel is actually causing more issues than solving issues. And the fact is that it costs about $2 a gallon, or $2 to make a gallon of ethanol fuel. Now, granted, that gallon of ethanol can be, split up. Let's see. You do 10% of it, and it was 64, 128. So 12.8 gallons of gas can be diluted down with or can be saturated with 10% alcohol. And so, okay, and the thing is, it costs less than $1 to produce a gallon of petroleum. And the thing is that a lot of the farm equipment they use is used to create this, to farm the ethanol, it actually uses diesel or pure gasoline. And none of the ethanol stuff. And so, and they're paying higher rates at that. The whole thing doesn't make sense. Well, I don't know why our freaking leaders are so stupid. And I don't know why we're so damn stupid. They keep on electing these people in office. You know, and we're so dead set against each other. It's disgusting. Ah, hell, people. You know, I mean, look at freaking ice cream. The container still looks the same, but the amount in there is not. I remember back in the day, getting a container of ice cream, it was typically half gallon. Now it's 1.5 quarts. Still the same price. You know, and it's deceptive marketing. That's all it is. It's deceptive marketing. And we're being duped by it. You know, we think that we're getting all this stuff. Well, we're really not getting all this stuff. And, I mean, ever see those box candies? Like, there's box Skittles, hot tamales. Well, I didn't speak for the box of Skittles. You usually get it for, $1 or something like that. It's just under a king size thing. But it's Skittles in a box. Then it has a plastic wrapper on it. Why? Why is that necessary? The hot tamales just come in a box. You know, why all this extra freaking packaging? Alright, people. Can we please start taking an interest in our daily lives? It'd be great.